Hi friends, good morning, welcome, good to see you. I'm sure it's good to see me, but I can't really see you, but I know you're there, and I know some other people are just starting to join us, so we'll give them a minute to come on in. Oh, hello, we've got Pee-wee here. Pee-wee's ready to come say good morning. Don't eat that, not time for you yet. You'll get your starring moment in the show. Don't you worry, Pee-wee. Oh, he's so funny. Good morning. Good morning. We got some more friends coming and joining us. So I'll get started with our welcome song. Here, I'm just gonna fix my camera right quick. Okay. All right. Good morning. Hello, hello. Hello, and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hello, friends, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends. There's some more people joining us. Let's say hello to them. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hello, friends, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends. It's so good to see everybody joining us. We've got a lot of people coming in to join us. In fact, I've got a bunch of kids from one of my preschools joining me today. I've got the Dragonflies, I've got the Jungle Room friends, I've got the Trenton friends. They're all watching. They're all watching safely together. Are you friends ready? Awesome. I've got friends at home. I've got Pee-wee here coming to say hello. You want to come say hi, Pee-wee? No, that's not for you. Let's see. Maybe he'll come and join us too. Can't be a video without a cat in it, right? Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hello, friends, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hello, friends, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends. Hello, hello, everybody. It's so good to see you today. Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, I'm excited to see you, and I will be going back and looking at all the things that we're saying in the thread, because at the end of this, we're going to have an AMA. That means Ask Me Anything. So you'll have an opportunity to ask me anything. So think of a question that you might have for me, and at the end, we'll have a chance for the adults to type it in, and I can answer your questions. But first, let's all take a big, deep breath together. We're going to do this a few times. I know we've talked about our mindful breathing, so let's start. You ready? We'll start with a mindful breath right here. I'm going to ring the singing bowl, and we'll take some mindful breaths. We'll breathe in the smell of the birthday cake. And blow out the candles, right? We pretend it's our birthday party. Breathe in the smell of the cake. And blow out the candles. One more time. Breathe in the smell of the cake. And blow out the candles. Yeah, that always helps me. Good morning, friends. I'm so happy to see you. I am going to read a very special story today, and it's called The Invisible Boy, and it's written by Trudy Ludwig. I'm going to take off the dust jacket to make it a little easier for me to read. I'm going to come in close here. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I've got my friends. Teacher Erin is saying hello. Jane, Apollo, Lincoln, Del, and Madeline. Hello, friends. I see Robbie and Julia are here. Oh, look at that. We've got a bunch of people. Dragana, Ashley, Emily, Amanda, Stephanie, Nick with his kids. Oh, that means Yaniv is watching. Happy birthday, Yaniv. Yom Haledet Sameach. That's for you. It's his birthday. All right. The Invisible Boy. I'm going to use this little pillow. There we go. The Invisible Boy. This is a very special story. Okay. The Invisible Boy by Trudy Ludwig, illustrated by Patrice Barton. Can you see Brian, the Invisible Boy? Even Mrs. Carlotti has trouble noticing him in her classroom. She's too busy dealing with Nathan and Sophie. Look at Nathan and Sophie. You can see them. And here's our friend, Brian. Nathan has problems with what Mrs. Carlotti calls volume control. He uses his outside voice inside too much. Sophie whines and complains when she doesn't get her way. Nathan and Sophie take up a lot of space. Brian doesn't. When the bell rings for recess, Micah and JT take turns choosing kids for kickball teams. The best players get picked first, and then the best friends of the best players get picked, and then the friends of the best friends, until only Brian is left, still waiting and hoping. I want you to notice something real quick, friends. Do you notice in this story, everybody is drawn in color? But do you notice how Brian is in black and white? Just think about that as you notice the next pages. Notice how Brian is in black and white and everybody else is in color. JT glances in Brian's direction and just as quickly looks away. We've got enough players for each team, he tells the others. Let's play ball! Look at Brian. In the cafeteria, Madison and her friends talk about her birthday party. The rope swing over the pool was awesome, says JT. Yeah, so was the water slide, adds Fiona. That was the best pool party ever. I'm so glad you guys had fun, Madison. Everybody did, except for Brian. He wasn't invited. Brian didn't get invited to the party. At choosing time, while the other kids play board games and read, Brian sits at his table doing what he loves to do best. He draws fire-breathing dragons, scaling tall buildings. Thank you for toasting my marshmallows, says the dragon he drew. That's a funny drawing. He's a very good artist. Look at his drawings. He draws space aliens locked in intergalactic battles. Look at these pirates he makes. He makes greedy pirates digging for treasure and superheroes with the powers to make friends go wherever they want. Look at this. This is so funny. Brian's very creative. On Monday morning, Mrs. Carlotti introduces Justin, a new student. I'm trying to make sure everybody can see. Introduces Justin, a new student, to the class. Brian smiles shyly at him, and some of the other kids sneak looks at Justin, trying to figure out if he's cool enough to be their friend. They haven't quite made up their minds yet, but Brian looks like he's being nice. You see that? Brian's flashing him some nice looks. At lunch, Madison and JT watch Justin eat with chopsticks. What's that? Asks Madison as she points to Justin's food. It's bulgogi. Bull what? Bulgogi. It's Korean barbecue tofu. My grandma made it for me. It's really good. Do you want to try some? No way I'd eat booger ghee. That was not nice of Justin, was it? To say, I wouldn't eat booger ghee. That's not what it's called. It's called bulgogi. And I've had it. Very yummy. And all the kids laugh. All of them, that is, except for Brian. Brian didn't laugh. Brian felt invisible. The next day, when Justin goes to his cubby to put away his backpack, he notices a piece of paper with his name on it. Justin, I thought the bulgogi looked good. Brian. Yum. Look at him with his chopsticks ready to eat. That was very nice of him. At morning recess, Brian finds a piece of chalk on the ground and starts drawing away. You're Brian, right? Yeah. Huh. Thanks for the note. Notice something. As he starts talking to Brian, look what's happening to Brian. Is he black and white anymore, or is he starting to get some color? He's being noticed. Hey, Justin, Emilio calls out from the tetherball court. You're up next. Sorry, I gotta go, says Justin. By the way, that's a really cool drawing, he adds before taking off. Brian looks really happy to hear that. Back in class, Mrs. Carlotti asked the kids to team up in 2s or 3s for a very special project. The kids scurry around the room to pair up, and Brian heads towards Justin. I'm already with Justin, says Emilio. Find someone else. Brian looks at the floor, wishing he could draw a hole right there to swallow him up. Miss Carlotti said we can be with up to 3 people in a group, so we're only 2. Come on, Emilio, let's let him work with us. Okay, I guess. That was very inclusive. Mrs. Carlotti gives the class directions for the project. Your assignment is to work together to write a story about what you see in that paragraph. Use your imagination and have fun, she says. Wow, cool, says Emilio. What kind of people do you think would live in houses like that? Hey, look at these houses. Do you see that? I've actually been to that place, friends. That is in Ghent, Belgium. The houses were built in the year 1500. That was a long time ago. Wow, those houses look really cool. And then Brian takes out his lucky pen. He starts drawing away. You can see, look at this. Where is he? Look at them, looking at the drawings. Drawing together. Look at him. He's in full color now. Look at that. He's not even in black and white. Look at the 3 of them together. Oh, that's amazing. They drew some cool houses, a dinosaur and a shark. They did that together. Uh-oh. It's lunchtime again. Brian's least favorite part of the day. Another 20 long minutes of kids talking and laughing with everyone else, except for him. Brian! He hears someone shout. Hey, Brian! Over here! Look. Brian turns his head and sees Justin waving him over. Emilio nods at Brian as he makes room for him at the table. It's very thoughtful. Cookie? Thanks. Maybe, just maybe, Brian isn't so invisible after all. The end. Oh, I love that book. That book is so beautiful because this is what it tells us, right? This book starts off by talking about Brian, the invisible boy. He's got all these people in his classroom. They're all together. They're all friends. But Brian feels so alone. He's waiting for people to be his friend, but nobody's reaching out to him. I share this story with you because it shares a really important lesson. Some of us have lots of energy and we can make friends really easily, and we have lots of things to say, and we have lots of ideas to share, and we want people to hear us. I'm included in that. I have a lot of energy and I like to be heard. But not everybody has as much energy as I do, and that's okay. There's lots of people who have more quiet energy. There's people who have energy that just want to listen. And maybe some people have a lot of things that they want to say, but don't always feel how they can have themselves be heard when there's so many other loud voices around. So here's my challenge to you. If you are somebody with a lot of energy and a big loud voice like me, it's really good to listen and wait for other people to tell us what their ideas are too, especially people who are more quiet. Because that's the cool thing about people. There's all sorts of personalities and people types. There's loud people, there's quiet people, and there's people all in between. It's a really great thing. So the more we include people like Brian and make sure that their voices are heard, the more we can be inclusive for everybody. Because you notice, as we heard from Brian, we learned that he loved to draw. He was so creative. He loved sharks and pirates and robots. But you know what? Nobody would have known any of that had they not asked him questions and included him in their activity. So that was The Invisible Boy. Thank you so much for reading that with me. I don't know about you, but I am ready for some movement. Who's ready to move their body? Who's ready to stand up and move? All right, let's do it. I'm going to move my screen over here, and I'm going to do some movement. Let's see, do I have enough room for movement over here? No. Let's move this way. Okay. All right. Is that a cat? That is not a cat. Okay. Well, I don't have room. Let's push this back a little bit more. Do you have room? Wherever you are, make sure you're comfy and you have room. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now I've got room. All right, everybody. Wiggle your arms. Move your legs. Get your energy up. We're going to get our heart rate going a little bit. All right. First things first. We're going to do our blast off jumping jacks. We did it last time. It was so fun. So we're going to do like this. I don't have a ton of room today. I'm just going to move this over here so I do have more space. Okay. Hey, we're getting used to it, right? Okay, here we go. I'm going to do my jumping jacks. Are you ready? We're going to do 10. We're going to count down from 10. And at 1, we're going to blast off with our big energy. Are you ready, Lois? Is Lois ready to do some jumping jacks? Lois is not ready to do some jumping jacks, so I'm going to let Lois go. Bye, friends. Okay. All right, watch out, Lois. Jumping jack time. Are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! This is perfect because I'm wearing my NASA shirt. Look at that. You can even see a space shuttle that's blasting off. There are 2 solid rocket boosters, the white ones, and an orange external fuel tank. I could talk about space all day. And my friends that have known me for a long time know that. All right, we're going to do 2 more rounds of that, all right? 2 more blast offs. You ready? Get ready for those jumping jacks. We're going to jump with our legs out and our arms up and out too. Okay, here we go. You ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! One more round. This time we're going to do it even faster. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! All right, now touch your toes. Ooh, that was fun. Did you feel like you got out a lot of energy? Come back up. Give yourself a great big hug. That's good. Wiggle your energy out. Good. You could shake it like that. You could put your arms up and move them. You can move your legs. That was fun. Awesome. All right. Coming back over here. Well, now that we got to do that, it's time for some mindful breathing. And I have a new tool to show you today. I know I've shown you my singing bowl, which always helps me with mindful breathing. But this is called my manolina. This is called a monochord. And so this is a really, really cool instrument. Check this out. So it has all these strings. Look at that. It's just full of strings. You see that? And so it's tuned in a very special way that's made for mindful breathing. So I'll play it, and we're going to do our mindful breathing together. Okay? So remember, pretend it's your birthday. Close your eyes, or you can open and watch. But we're going to take a big breath in and smell the cake. And breathe out. Blow out the candles. So we're going to do some deep breaths, and I'll play this for a moment for you for our moment of mindfulness. You ready? Okay. So breathe in, big breath. Breathe out. do you feel? Do you feel calm? Do you feel a little relaxed? I know I do. That was really nice. Thank you for joining me in that. That was really, really calming, really centering. All right. Well, we're going to do the letter of the week now. If you have joined me for any of my YouTube videos, you will have seen that I already did the letter A and I already did the letter B. But today, we're going to do the letter C. That right there is C in sign language. I also realize that your video screen is showing everything backwards. So like the words on my shirt are going to be backwards for you, and when I write words, they're going to be backwards. So let's see, I'll get my whiteboard over here. All right, let's get this going. Set this up. Okay, and on my whiteboard, the letter of the week is the letter C. So you can see when I did it, I start at the top and I just go whoop, a big loop like that. And then if I want to make a little C, those are capital C's, I just go like that. They look the same, they're just different sizes. But the cool thing about the letter C is not just how we write it, but it's the way it sounds, it's the way we use it with other letters. So I have my C, K, K, K. But depending on how we use the letter C, it can either sound like a K or a S. It's very interesting. Like cat. I know you know how much I love my kitties. And another really cool cat is cheetah. Cheetahs are the fastest cat in the whole world. Let's see. Crows. I love crows so much. Crows. C-R-O-W-S. We have a lot of crows here in the Pacific Northwest. Crows live in cities all across the world, but we have a lot of them here in Seattle. In fact, they're so smart that if I take something as simple like peanuts, see these peanuts that I got? When I leave peanuts out on my sidewalk, the crows know that I left them and they come and get them. It's like one of their favorite snacks. Crows love peanuts. So when I leave these peanuts for my crow friends, they come and pick them up and they eat them. They're really smart. They know how to open up the shell. They know how to get the peanuts out from inside, and they don't eat the shell part. But what's really interesting is they also will take some peanuts and they will bury them for later. They will put them in a place and they will conceal them. Conceal starts with a C. And that way they will have them for when they want to eat later. That's so interesting. Another animal that starts with the letter C is chimp. You can see right here, I have a chimp pillow. This is my friend Burrito, and Burrito actually lives at Chimps Northwest. Chimps Northwest is a rescue organization that helps chimps all around the world who need to be safe and loved and free from harm. So this is Burrito. She's actually an elder of her chimp community. She's like a grandma. She's very special. Let's see. We talked about cats. Ooh, if I want to know like what... Oh, I have another one, actually, before I even talk about that. Chickens. Chickens are one of my favorite animals. In fact, if you noticed last week, I posted a video about chickens. I read a story for Pasado Safe Haven. They're an amazing rescue organization and a sanctuary that I have a lot of animal friends at. And I read this really beautiful book called Gwen the Rescue Hen. And so if you want to read this story and learn more about chickens and how we can help them, you can check that out on my YouTube channel at BonusTime Music. There's lots of C words. Let's see. Here is my dictionary of dinosaurs. Who loves dinosaurs? I do. I love dinosaurs. Let's see. A dinosaur that starts with the letter C. Corythosaurus. Look at the Corythosaurus right here. It says the Corythosaurus had a big duck bill on the end of its skull. You could see right there, the duck bill at the end of its skull and a crest on her head. The crest was probably for display and signaling to other members of its species. Like other hadrosaurs, Corythosaurus only ate plants. It was probably hunted by big predators of its time like Daspletosaurus. So a carnivorous dinosaur was always on the lookout to eat this dinosaur. But this dinosaur, like other sauropods, only ate plants. It's so interesting. Ooh, not sauropods. That was another dinosaur. This is a hadrosaur. Hadrosaur are the ones with the crest and the duck bill. So they are herbivores. Hey, like me, I'm an herbivore. Speaking of herbivore, I'm getting hungry. What are some C words that start? What are some seafoods? Ooh, this one's good. What's this? What do I got there, friends? Corn. Corn is so yummy. I love corn. Another good C word. C-O-R-N. Wow, that was pretty bad handwriting from Bando. Let's try that one again. Let's try to get that more legible. C-O-R-N. Corn. Corn is delicious. Corn is full of potassium and vitamin A and vitamin K. These are all really important nutrients to get in our body that helps our brain and our skin and our eyes and our energy. Corn is also full of fiber. Fiber is really good for our digestive system. In fact, this corn is delicious. That is really good. Another one of my favorite seafoods, cashews. Cashews are a nut that grow on a tree. Those are really good too. Those are full of really good healthy fats and protein, give you big strong muscles. Cashews and healthy seeds and nuts like that. And if you have a nut allergy, that's okay. There's lots of other foods that you can eat that will give you healthy fats and fiber that come from plants. So, this was delivered by my friend Callie, who also has a C name. Callie delivered cupcakes. She brought me cupcakes. She brought me these vegan, gluten-free cupcakes that I'm going to eat after my lunch. I don't want to spoil my appetite yet. So I'm going to save my cupcake and I will eat my cupcake in a little while. So what about when I do want to eat, right? I have to wash my hands. So we talk a lot about washing our hands these days because it's really important to not spread germs around, right? And germs are a really big problem in our world, especially right now. So in order to fight the germs, in order to make sure that we're doing our part to make sure that we don't get sick and we don't get other people sick, we wash our hands. So we wash our hands for 20 seconds and we use, we can look at clocks, right? Clocks help us tell the time. This was my grandfather's clock, and that is how I know what time it is. And right now, it is 11:29 in Seattle. I also know that it is April 7th because of the calendar. Today is Tuesday, which is right here, the 7th, April 7th. That's the calendar. But if I'm washing my hands and I want to know that I've been doing it for enough time, how many seconds do we wash our hands for? Does anybody remember? Anybody? "20 seconds. That's probably backwards, isn't it? We wash our hands for 20 seconds. And that's basically like singing happy birthday twice. So let's do it together. I'm going to show you how I wash my hands real quick and all of the different areas that I get while I sing happy birthday. So pay attention to my hands. Are you ready? I'll sing happy birthday twice and I'll sing it, let's see, to my kitties. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lois. Happy birthday to you. See, I'm getting in between my nails and in between my fingers too. And if I picked my nose or put my fingers in my mouth, as kids do, right? And I'm still kind of a kid sometimes, that it's really important to get our fingernails and our fingertips, not just right here, but the whole hand. We'll do one more happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pee-wee. Happy birthday to you. and then I'm done. So I sing happy birthday twice. That's about how long I need to wash my hands and have them be clean. Clean is another word that starts with the letter C. So we talked about our time, we talked about food, but I want to talk about one other thing about food that's really important. I have some cans of food right here. And you know what, friends? A lot of us are very lucky and we have lots of food in our house. We have cans of food. We can open up the refrigerator and see lots of different fruits and vegetables that we have to eat. But you know what? Some friends don't have a lot of food to eat and they might not have enough food every day. And I know that doesn't sound fun, right? Well, here's where we can help. What we can do is we can collect extra food from our house. Like I have this can of golden lentil soup. I love lentil soup. I have so much love for lentils. They have so much protein and vitamins and fiber, and they give my body all of the energy it needs. I also have a can of pumpkin. And the pumpkin I'm going to use for a curry. I'm going to make a really yummy, sweet and spicy curry with that. I have extra cans of pumpkin. And this can I'm going to donate. And this can I'm going to donate. And this bag of beans I'm going to donate. It doesn't just have to be cans. You can donate dried goods like beans or rice to a food bank. And a food bank is a place that we bring all of these cans and all of the food that we have that we want to donate that comes from our pantry. We can donate them to other people who need them at the food bank. And then they come to the food bank and they pick up all of the food that we donated to help them out. This is a big thing of teamwork, right? This is how we help each other. So again, if you have extra food in your house, great time to be donating to the food bank. You can talk to the grown-ups in your house about that. Wow, super fun. That was really fun. You ready to do a little more music and movement now that we did our letter of the week? Okay, I'm going to move my board over here, and I am going to play the sansula. So right here, I'm going to play this awesome little instrument. Some of you may have seen it, some of you may have not. This is my custom one that I have a symbol, another C word, custom with a C. That means it was made for me, and I'm going to play it for you. So you are going to get to do whatever kind of movement you want. We're going to do this for just a couple minutes, and I'll put this here so you can see it. All right. So it's free movement. I'm going to play music for a moment for you, and you can move your body however it works for you. You can even just sit there. Is that calming? Is that mindful? It is for me. Playing music is so helpful for me. I don't know about you, but you know, sometimes doing things that help us find our center, that mindful moment of breath, right? It's so good to be able to just have a moment, right? Just take our deep breaths. Sometimes we have such big feelings and big anxiety or stress or angry, right? You might say, that's not fair. I want to go outside. I want to be with my friends. I want to go to somebody's birthday party. It can be so hard when we're stuck inside. In fact, you know what? Right now, I really wish I was in the classroom with all of my friends, but I'm grateful to be here with all of you. And you know, if I have to be home, I'm so glad that I get to teach preschool here with you. In fact, today is my 14th anniversary of being a preschool teacher. Today, 14 years is how long I have been teaching preschool. So I'm celebrating my preschool anniversary with all of you right now. So thank you for being a part of this very special day for me. I'm so excited. So I want to open this up and let you ask whatever you want. So now's the time to talk to the grown-ups you're with. And if you have a question, they can type it into their keyboard, and I'm going to start looking. In fact, I wonder if I can just see it on my phone and I don't even have to look at that screen. Let's see. Let's look at this video. And okay. All right. Let's go live. So let's turn on some questions. Let's see what we got. Okay. Haley is watching and she says hi, and she thinks it's so funny that you and I are wearing the same NASA t-shirt today. Wow, friends, that's hilarious. So there's a kid out there, her name is Haley. She's wearing the same NASA t-shirt that I'm wearing. So Haley, good taste. NASA is really cool. NASA is a great place. Haley, there's lots of amazing women who work at NASA who are engineers and scientists and astronauts and chemists and physicists. You know what? The longer you all stay in school, the more you learn. You can do things like help rockets launch into space so scientists can learn even more. So that's awesome, Haley. Let's see. Hello from Nicholas. Hello, Nicholas. Good to see you and your dad, Matt, today. I'm glad you're with us. And let's see. Emmett and Jared are here. Hi, Emmett and Jared. Thank you for joining me. And Zoe said namaste after not mindful breathing. Zoe said that last time, so let me say that again. After mindful breathing, namaste is a really great greeting to give to each other. So I'll say namaste, Zoe. And namaste to everybody else. Hang on, I hear Pee-wee. He wants to come in. Let's let him in. Do you want to come in, buddy? You want to come in, Pee-wee? Come here. Come on and join us. Let's see if Pee-wee wants to come and join us at all for our circle time. Okay. So, let's see. Tomoko says hi from Mari. Hi, Mari. Mari is one of my friends from my preschool, and Mari thinks it's hilarious in my videos when I eat some food. I don't know why that's so silly. No, it's for you, Mari. I like to eat. I eat so many plants and fruits and grains. I'm like a big herbivore, a dinosaur that only eats plants. And that's what gives me all my energy. Brooke is watching. That means that Ellis and Emmy are watching. Hi, Ellis and Emmy. Oh, we've got so many friends. My cousin Danielle is watching with her kids. Hello, cousins. Good to see you. And teacher Erin says Madeline wishes that she could have a birthday with you. Madeline, my birthday is actually next week. My birthday is on April 13th, which this year is on a Monday. So April 13th is my very special birthday. And you know, I'm actually going to be making a video about how do we celebrate birthdays if we can't all be together. A lot of our friends are still at home right now and they're not able to go out and celebrate. So what about kids that are celebrating birthdays like Yaniv? Or what about people that are going to celebrate birthdays like me or some of my other friends? How do we celebrate and still be together? We can do things like this, and we can make cards, and we can draw pictures for each other. So I'll make a whole video about that. Tune back. Thank you. I appreciate that, Madeline. Let's see. Liliana says, hi, Brandon, Annabella, and Apollo and I are watching. We're loving your show. Thank you, Annabella. Thank you, Apollo. I really appreciate that. And yesterday was Annabella's 5th birthday. Happy 5th birthday, Annabella. Annabella, you may understand what that's like to have a birthday without being able to get together. But you know what? Even though we're not together in person, I am here with you and I am saying happy birthday for sure. 5 is a good one. 5 is the first birthday that you can say, that's how many I am, and just hold up your whole hand. Teacher Erin asks, what is my favorite art activity to do in the classroom? Oh, that's a good one. One of my favorite art activities to do in the classroom is an activity where you take a big empty box. Any of you can do this at home. So listen up, parents and grown-ups. All right, here's what you do. First, you take a big empty box. And inside the box, you cut out a piece of paper to put in the bottom of the box that covers the whole bottom. And then any balls that you have in the house, they could be golf balls or billiard balls, smaller balls, preferably marbles or other toy balls, you put them in there, and then you pour some paint inside the box. And then you roll around the balls inside the box, and they make all these tracks and different lines, and you can see the way colors of the paints interact and change with each other when they start mixing. It's really cool and really easy. And don't forget, when you're adding some paint to your paper, add a little bit of dish soap, because that will keep it from cracking. And even a little bit of white glue will help it and keep your painting looking really nice for a long time. But I love messy art projects. I love to do spin art. I wanted to do this in my enrichment classroom before we closed, but I didn't get to do it. So hopefully soon, one day I will, where we take a big, like a spinning table that we might have hooked up to a crank, and when it spins super fast, if we pour paint on it, it splatters in all sorts of different directions. It's messy, it's fun, and it makes really, really cool things. Oh, I almost forgot. This is a really cool book for the letter of the week. You can see A, D, C, B, and it's really cool. Look at this. It's a pop-up book. There's the letter A. You can see it's 3D. This one's really neat. The letter B. Wait a minute. The B is missing something. How cool is that? Look at that. Letter B. And this week we're going to end with the letter C. But you know what that means? Next week we will do the letter D. That's right. This week is the letter C, and next week will be the letter D. Super fun. Thank you. Great questions, Aaron. Great questions, everybody else. I have a few more here. Ellis wants to know what my favorite record is. He says he's been listening to the Jungle Book LP each morning and really loves it. When I was a kid, Ellis, I used to love listening to my records. I had a record player, a Fisher-Price record player. Some grown-ups may remember that. But what's one of my favorite albums? Actually, I have it right here. Right here. This is from one of my favorite jazz artists. His name is Charles Mingus. And this album is called Mingus. It's jazz. He's a bass player. I'm also a bass player. So this jazz music is very nice to listen to. These people are playing really cool stuff. So this is one of my favorite albums, Charles Mingus. And you know what? I'm going to listen to that in the morning. For you, Ellis. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Alex says, hi, Alex, I missed you. He wishes he was at school with you, hearing music from you. I wish I was at school, but you know what? We can hear music together right now. Yeah, that's for you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Alex. I miss you. I miss seeing you for sure. Emmeline says that her birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Emmy. Emmy turned 4 years old yesterday. Happy birthday, Emmy. That's so exciting. 4 is a good one. Next year, you're going to be how old, Emmy? If you're 4 this year, you add one more. That's right. You're going to be 5. So happy 4th birthday to Emmy. My friend Yaniv is having a birthday today. I think he might be 3 years old. Not today, but one of the days around here. And who else is... We had another birthday. Oh, that's right. Yesterday was Annabella's birthday. So, 5th birthday. So, happy birthday. All right. Nora wants to know if I know why Elsa has powers. Nora, do I know why Elsa has powers? I do not know why Elsa has powers. Do you know? If you do, or whatever your ideas of what Elsa's powers are, write them to me. I'd be very curious of why you think she has powers. I think, personally, she has powers because she's a strong, independent, powerful woman, which is really important. Be strong, be independent, be compassionate, be kind, and always be ready to listen to other people's ideas and be someone who collaborates with other people, who works together. That's why I think Elsa can do what she does. Nick wants to know if I like the Rolling Stones. Yes, Nick, I do like the Rolling Stones. They are a great rock and roll band that has made a lot of really, really good songs. That's a great question. The Rolling Stones are really fun. Let's see. That made Alex so very happy. Thanks, Bando. Alex, you made me happy too. Elsa's, all right, let's see. Alex says Elsa's powers are to protect her from danger. Thank you, Alex. That's a very good theory. And Haley also asks, what is my favorite kind of food? Haley, my favorite kind of food? Really? I love all food. But for me, since I'm an herbivore, I just want to make sure all of my food comes from plants and vegetables, fruits, seeds, nuts, grains. I love cashews so much. I love corn so much. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love cupcakes so much. I'm definitely going to eat that after lunch. But I love all sorts of food. I love making big, yummy salads where I get to eat my rainbow. Eating my rainbow is a really, really yummy way that I can make sure that I'm getting all of the nutrients and vitamins that my body needs to grow. So, great question. Oh, macaroni and cheese. I love macaroni and cheese. I like to make a cheese sauce from things like nuts. From my cashews, I make a very yummy cashew cheese sauce with my best friend Sabrina. She's really good at helping me in the kitchen. We do a lot of teamwork. Great question. So let's see, did I get everybody? I think so. If I missed you, oh, hi Hugo. Hugo is watching from Germany. If I missed anybody, please retype it because I don't want to miss anybody's things. And my friend Ellen says, happy anniversary. Thank you, Ellen. I really appreciate that. All right, I think I got hi from Sierra. I don't want to miss Sierra again. Last time Sierra said hello. Hi, Sierra. Sierra is another one of my preschoolers, and I miss you very much. I'm so happy you're here with me today. Thank you for joining me, Sierra. Sierra, you are my friend. Zoe says hi, Bando, and namaste, Zoe. And Alice and Emmeline. Oh, this is great. And so many of my friends tuned in to watch. So, you know what? We're about out of time, everybody. We did it. We did another circle time together. So thank you for watching. This is great. I'm going to try something. I'm going to see if this works. I've never done a closing song. I wonder if we can do like our welcome song and make it a goodbye song. Should we try it? Let's sing. Here we go. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I'll see you soon. Goodbye. I know. I had so much fun too. Goodbye, my friends. I love you. I hope to see you again next week. Again next week. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye to all my friends. I see, I know, I don't want to go. I had so much fun today. You are my friends. Maybe you'll join me next week again. Next week, next week, next week. Next week. Oh, that's fun. Okay, I'll work on that. We'll have a goodbye song too. So again, thank you, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciated having all of you with me. You know what? So remember, wash your hands. Wash your hands for 20 seconds. If you gotta pick your nose, which sometimes we all do, just go wash your hands afterwards, right? That's easy. And remember, love each other, be kind, be compassionate, and know that we're all in this together. So thank you for celebrating my 14th preschool anniversary with me today. This was very special to do this together. And I will see you next week. So thank you, everybody. This was super fun. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye to all my friends. I see, I know, I don't want you to go, but I'll see you again, hopefully next week. Don't wait to come back, I'll see you, I see. Bye, friends, bye, friends, bye, friends, bye, friends. All right, everybody, thank you. My name is Teacher Bando. I will see you next week, and thank you for all of your support. I love you so very much. Goodbye, friends. Bye, everybody. See you next week. Bye.